Lost and Found by Ms. Anvita Marlapti. As the embodiment of love, Sri Satya Sai Baba is more than a guru or God for me. He is a friend who has my best interests at heart and a guide to motivate me toward the path of right living, dharma. Regardless of my situation or the circumstances around me, I've always believed and witnessed Swami's magic in leading me through any hindrance. In 2010, I was blessed to see Swami in his beautiful form before he took Mahasamadhi in 2011. Though I was only 5 years old then, I can still picture looking at Swami giving darshan in Kulwant Hall. His orange robe and loving smile still live in my head and heart. I did not realize it then, but I was blessed to see God. I know that now because although he left his physical form, Swami always protects me. I just need to recognize this fact with gratitude. The special boat ride during Christmas 2019, our SSE, Sai Spiritual Education, teacher at the Glendale Sai Center, in California, USA, Mr. Srinivas Mantrapragada, reached out to my younger sister and I too participate in a Christmas play at Prashanti Nilayam. Considering it a wonderful opportunity to express our love and gratitude to Swami, we readily agreed and enthusiastically prepared for the play with other actors. Thanks to Swami, the play went well. It was a great joy to offer Swami such a memorable performance. While returning to America, I was flying with my mother and sister as my father had to leave a week prior for work. During our trip, we had an 8-hour layover in Bangkok, Thailand. Instead of sitting idle at the airport, we decided to fulfill our sightseeing aspirations by taking a day trip through Bangkok, visiting the city's key attractions. So, we negotiated with a travel agency at the airport that organized a driver to take us around the city to visit two Buddha temples and then go on a fun boat ride on the Chao Phraya River. They drove us around and waited with the vehicle until we finished sightseeing. When we arrived at the boat ride, we hopped on the boat at a dock by the entrance of the attraction. As we all sat peacefully in the boat, the helmsman calmly began rowing. The boat picked up more people along the way. It was a beautiful experience to be in nature on this hop-on, hop-off boat. We got the opportunity to witness the vibrant Thai culture during this pleasant trip. Lost in Bangkok. We were so mesmerized by this experience that we stayed on the boat for a very long time. Eventually, the helmsman dropped us off at a dock, which we thought was the same place we had boarded. But we were actually on the other side of the river. After wandering around and searching for our taxi driver, we realized that we were lost. Instantly, panic set in, my adrenaline started rushing, and my heart started pounding. We had a flight to catch, and our luggage was in the taxi we had hired. We could not take any other taxi to the airport. My mom, sister, and I tried asking for help, but no one spoke English. We thought we could call the driver as we had his phone number, but there was no signal. It was pure stress that the three of us were experiencing. For about 20 minutes, we were frantically trying to figure out how to locate the taxi in this foreign country. Walking up to a row of shops, we went down the line, asking each shop owner for help. However, each response was either no or what. About halfway through the row of shops, we started to lose hope because no one seemed to understand what we were asking. In desperation, we started praying to Swami for help. Satya Sai, the eternal companion, within a few minutes, to our surprise, we heard the chant, Om, Om, Om. We had no clue where the sound was coming from, but we started following it until we realized that there was a loudspeaker at the last shop at the end of the row, playing Om, Om, Om. And right there, in front of us, was the beautiful form of our dear Swami. There was a picture of Swami right next to an idol of Lord Ganesha. Immediately, we all felt relieved that Swami was with us. We asked the shopkeeper if he could help us. Since our phones had no signal, he took the driver's phone number from us and immediately dialed him, giving him directions to where we were. Within 10 minutes, the driver pulled up in front of the shop, and we safely made it to the airport to board our flight to Los Angeles. All the way to the airport, we thought about Swami's timely response and rescue, thanking him with gratitude. Swami is just a prayer away. Stuck in Bangkok, I was sure we would miss our flight. We were all by ourselves with nobody to help us. But when we called on Swami for help, everything was quickly sorted out. Swami definitely takes more than 1,000 steps toward us when we take one step toward him. I have learned now that Swami is everywhere. He is omnipresent. No matter where I go, he will always be there to protect me, guide me, and show me the way. It is up to me to connect with Swami and keep him in my heart, for he is forever my guardian. I am fortunate to know Swami in this lifetime and even more blessed to grow up in his garden as an SSC student. I pray to Swami for the continued opportunity to participate in his mission of spreading love and serving others. Ms. Anvita Mallapti.